Hey guys, Frost here. And today I'm going to be showing you guys why Adam Driver is ugly. That's right, I would consider Adam Driver ugly, frankly. I mean, look at this side profile. If this guy was not a celebrity, you guys would say he's super unattractive. I mean, look at the side profile. No ramus, poor gonal angle. I mean, we'll actually get into some of these assessments here. I mean, I would say this guy, just to give my rating straight up out front, I would say he's like a 4 out of 10. Probably in the bottom 25% of men. Facially, I guess he is tall outside of his face, which is some appeal, and he's rich and all. But yeah, let's just get right into this analysis. So when I'm analyzing this face, the first thing that sticks out to me is the ears. As you guys can see, he has very flared ears. This is not an aesthetic trait. This is not what you want. It can be a little more tolerable in women. It can kind of look more cute, but in a man, you definitely don't want this. And in FaceIQ Labs, my software, we can look at his ear protrusion angle, his ratio, sorry. And we can see, based on the width of the face, the ears are sticking out too much. And then we can also look at the ear protrusion angle. This is showing the same thing. You know, we can click the ratio. The ears protrude excessively from the head. We can see other people with this, like Barron Trump, Jeff Bezos, Tom Holland. These guys also have flared ears. So yeah, guys, his ears are definitely a huge flaw. Another thing that sticks out to me is his jaw. His jaw is very small, as you guys can see. I think he has a poor jaw inclination angle, if we can find that. Yeah, his jaw frontal angle is very acute. He kind of has a Dorito jaw. So this, again, we want, when men have wider jaws, they have wider chins, they have more of an obtuse angle. He has a very acute angle. And this also signals that from the side profile, his jaw is downgrown, which we can see. This is called the mandibular plane angle. We can see, relative to kind of an even plane, his jaw is pointing towards the Earth's core, as you guys can see. And this is also due to the fact that he has a very short ramus. This bone right here is called the ramus. We can see his ramus to mandible ratio is very low. So I'll put up on screen, in attractive men, we typically see a long ramus. He has a very short one. So this again contributes to his jaw looking very feminine and small. It's just a short ramus, the jaw is super down, the gonal angle is super obtuse, the gonian again doesn't go down very far. So overall, Adam Driver, when it comes to the jaw, which is super important for men, where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it. So that's a huge issue as well. Another thing we see is he has very short eyebrows horizontally. So I always reference this in one of my videos, but Jacob Elordi, for example, has very wide eyebrows. The eyebrows are horizontally wide. This signals a wider brow ridge. This is an attractive trait in men. Adam Driver, his brow length to face width ratio is very low. So we can see lacking eyebrow length. Again, this is my software, FaceIQ Labs. I'm promoting you. You can check it out for free down below if you want to analyze your own face. We can see some other people with this, like Kevin Hart. We can see it actually showing how they have both short eyebrows relative to their face. We can see other celebrities as well. So yeah, he has short eyebrows. The ears and the jaw are probably his biggest issues. He has a very uncompact midface. So in attractive men, we want to see between the brow here, we'll click this ratio, between the brows and the upper lip relative to the width of the face, we want this to be more compact. So we want a wider and more compact, dominant looking face. Again, this is looking like Elon Musk. You don't want to look like Elon Musk, in my opinion. Actually, that's just a fact. No one wants to look like Elon Musk, actually. Yeah. And as you guys can see, Elon Musk also has that sort of elongated face appearance. We also can see this by Adam Driver's mid-face ratio. So we're looking at the distance between his eyes to his upper lip, as you guys can see drawn out. This is also long, and that kind of results in a horse face appearance. So, you know, Adam Driver has like 10 major flaws from just the front, and he has a ton from the side. He has, you know, a recessed chin. Yeah, downward jaw. His side profile is too round. This is called the facial convexity. So ideally, this chin point right here would be outwards, and then the profile would be more flat. So this is looking like Tupac. I mean, rest in peace. I mean, we don't need to do him like that. But yeah, it's looking like Jay-Z. You don't want that. Oh man, he has a worse profile though. They both have the similar issues though. We'll look at some good things. He does have a well-projected face. This is called the facial depth. So he has a projected, a forwardly grown face, which is a sign of good dental facial development. but the actual assessments of the face are poor, even though it's forwardly grown. Yeah, again, good facial depth, good forward. It's just a forwardly grown face, but then it's lacking all the fundamentals. Look at some good things. His eyes are spaced one eye apart. That's good. He has high set cheekbones, a good total face shape, a tall jaw. It's tall because it's downgrown. It's like, that's like having big tits because you're fat. It's like a good thing, but it's due to that's actually a very good analogy. It's like having big tits because you're fat, basically. He has positive canthal tilt. I don't have that. He has that up on me. I'll give him that one. Good chin height. Yeah, so overall, I didn't do his 4 pillars in FaceIQ Labs, but he gets a 3.6 harmony, and based on his features and everything I'm seeing, I'd say Adam Driver objectively, according to the math, I mean, definitely a below median face, especially among like 20 to 25-year-old men in the USA. He's getting packed out. Absolutely. Especially considering the average body fat of men is now going down, like gym culture is coming up, dieting culture, like people are becoming more aware. So that's just like another off-topic thing. So yeah, I would say my verdict is he is just a little bit below average, I would say objectively. His facial angularity is okay. His features are bad, the ears, the eyebrows, the facial hair, the nose. His dimorphism, how masculine he is okay. Overall, it puts him a little bit below 5. So yeah, guys, if you want to find out how attractive you are and actually get a facial breakdown just like this one, where you can see all these traits, you can see you're good, you're bad, and actually get a roadmap to improve your looks, then check out FaceIQ Labs. Again, this is the first software to break down over 60 assessments of your face, every single ratio of the front and side. You can see, are your eyes too far apart? Are your eyes too close together? Do you have a good face shape? Should you cover your forehead with your hair? Should you cover your ears with your hair? If you want to find out all these assessments about your face with great detail so you can actually improve it, then you can check out FaceIQ Labs for free down below. And you can just try it out for free and see if it's right for you. Right? This is my software. I truly do believe in it. And I can assure you it will give you the roadmap to actually becoming as aesthetic and attractive as possible, which we know how important that is in 2026. So yeah, again, FaceIQLabs.com. I did the entire analysis with the software. Put the link down below if you're interested. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.